Robots are now making you Big Macs.
Hi, welcome to Taco Bell. What can I get started for you today?
Can I get 18,000 water cups?
I want a large Mountain Dew.
And your drink?
Companies are looking to replace fast food workers with AI. Let's take a look.
Robots are now making you Big Macs. Well, kind of, because they made a new McDonald's location that's fully automated. You go in, you order your food at a kiosk, and your food is brought out to you on a conveyor belt, all without you interacting with anyone. And this place is open right now in Fort Worth, Texas. The kiosk concept isn't new for McDonald's, but the fact that there won't also be a counter to order at is. There'll also still be a fully staffed kitchen, and it isn't clear what happens if you get the wrong order. Like, who do you complain to? You just shout to the back, "Chef!" How are the Karens gonna yell at the underpaid employees if there's no one behind the counter? They're trying out this concept as a test, but the future of fast food likely depends on the success or failure of this restaurant.
Yeah, that's what I find completely dumb. Like, I don't think robots can, manage complaints properly. Like, at some point, someone's going to have a grievance or their order is going to be wrong, right? And you need a human to kind of have that dialogue and kind of hash out the issue with it, or else I feel like it could be abused, Like, let's say it's just fully robots. I'll just show up, oh, you got my order wrong. I need another McChicken. Oh, you got that wrong. Oh, you got that wrong, right? Is there any, human that's going to step in when someone says the order's been wrong 10 times to get a bunch of free food? I don't know. Until they have a setup where robots can make all the food and you just have, one human manager there, I don't really see, how this restaurant makes sense, really. I just don't see the point. I guess their goal is, okay, we're, half automated, then we want to go fully automated. This is going to be, our benchmark. Because, right, they still have a full staff in the kitchen, so I don't really see the point of having no human interaction. And here's more on the inside of the restaurant.
What's up, guys? This is McDonald's first automated restaurant with no workers, and I'm going to show you how it works. So when you walk in, there's no one working at the counter, and you order whatever you want on the screen. Sometimes they have these robots going around bringing your food to you, and if you want to go through the drive-thru, you just order ahead online. Then just pull up to this special lane in the drive-thru, and this is how they deliver the food to you. So what do you guys think? Do you like this new system or no?
If people are already in there making the food, is that much of a difference for someone to just hand you the food and take your order? And wouldn't they have better reviews and get more customers? And they used to have AI drive-thrus, and those were so frustrating. I would have to speak so clearly, right? And if it got anything wrong, it was such a pain to correct the stupid McDonald's AI. So I'm glad they got rid of it, because I eat McDonald's all the time. Who am I kidding? I love me some fast food, dang it. And what annoyed me so much about the AI drive-thrus is I'd have to talk to a robot. I'd pull up to the window and hand my cash to a human. So there's a human chilling there. Sometimes they'd even have the headset on. It's like, bro, just take my order. You're already chilling there. I'm here dealing with this stupid robot. But anyway, here's more on those AI drive-thrus.
Apparently, fast food restaurants are now considering getting rid of their AI drive-thrus because anytime someone uses them, it's a total disaster. Basically, it became a TikTok trend to troll the AI, so people started to do things like ask it for 18,000 cups of water, which would cause the system to crash.
Can I get 18,000 water cups, please?
Okay. What can I get for you?
And for some reason, the one at Taco Bell is constantly glitching and will keep asking you what you want to drink over and over.
I want a large Mountain Dew.
And your drink?
Yeah, they're just unreliable compared to humans. They don't think like humans, and I still don't understand the point. I got freaking Culver's today. I went to the drive-thru, I just said what I want, boop, 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 pulled up, it worked great. I mean, honestly, most of the time, talking to a human at a drive-thru works great, if they're a decent employee. Now, sometimes you might get the new employee who doesn't really know what buttons to push, so that's going to take some time, or sometimes there's just an awful microphone, you're just yelling at the stinking drive-thru, and the people in there, just can't hear what you're saying. That can be extremely frustrating. But as someone who eats fast food on a regular basis, it's just not that big of a problem. I've never seen the need for these AI bots. And here's a guy at Wendy's trolling the drive-thru.
This guy tried the 55 burgers challenge on the new Wendy's AI, and I wasn't expecting what happened next.
Welcome to Wendy's. What would you like?
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, 55 pies, 55 cokes, 100 tater tots, 100 pizzas, 100 tenders, 100 meatballs, 100 coffees, 55 wings, 55 shakes, 55 paid, 55 pasta, 55 peppers, and 155 taters.
Can I take the order?
Sorry, yeah, I'll just come in. Thanks.
So the AI's credit, it actually got the order right. I mean, he's spitting that extremely fast. I don't think any human fast food worker could keep up with his insanely fast order. The AI got it right, but then I assume the human was seeing that come in. It's like, oh, our AI must be bugging. Our AI's glitching. There's no way someone's ordering 55 of all of these things. Let me just call in. But I think they said earlier McDonald's wanted the AI to have a similar flow and keep up with orders. But a lot of people at drive-thrus, right? They pull up to the drive-thru and they're like, let me get can I have a minute to think about it? And then they'll just chill there looking at the order, right? So I don't even see the point of having a faster AI, right? For every one fast customer who might be faster than a human can react to them, you're going to have 50 people just staring at the menu. So it really doesn't make a difference. And oftentimes it goes haywire, like at Taco Bell.
And what will you drink with that?
I want a large Mountain Dew.
And your drink?
Bro's just losing it at the Taco Bell, man. He's saying it clearly, he's saying it loudly, and the robot just has some kind of bug where it can't comprehend that he wants his large Mountain Dew, dang it. I don't blame him for driving off. Like, I'd lose it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I avoided my McDonald's somewhat. As much as I love McDonald's, it's like, I don't want to talk to this stupid robot. Like, let me just go to Burger King. Let me go somewhere else, you know? I mean, it's like such a dumb thing that they tried. I mean, maybe one day they'll have a fully automated restaurant in which it might make sense, especially if the AI gets better. But if you ever get stuck in a situation like him, here's how you can bypass the AI.
Hi, welcome to Taco Bell. What can I get started for you today?
Can I get 18,000 water cups, please?
Okay. What can I get for you?
All right, it looks like that's the move. So you just order like 1,000,000 water cups. Someone working at the restaurant will see that, and then they'll finally talk to you. And I just don't understand the point of the robot. So someone is there, someone is listening to the calls, right? And when they hear something ridiculous, or someone's monitoring the robot page, and if the order looks ridiculous, they'll step in. Why can't they just take all the orders? So they're on a headset, they're literally waiting for something to go wrong. They're hanging out at the restaurant. Oftentimes they're at the freaking cashier. Like I said, they're chilling at the cashier box, waiting for me to pull up and hand them cash. They got a headset on their head. Yeah, I'm talking to a robot. Like, what are we doing here? But unlike McDonald's, here's a restaurant that has gone fully robotic.
This is the world's first AI-powered, fully autonomous restaurant. You can see a robot flipping a burger. It's called Cali Express by Flippy, and it's in California. Everything is automated, right from the robot that flips your burger to the robot that takes your order, who uses facial recognition to remember your favorite meals. With 62% of restaurants in the US facing understaffing issues, this is a pretty elegant solution. And for fast food chains like McDonald's, KFC, etc., where recipes and cooking processes are very standardized, it's much better to get robots who can do the same things over and over again. Getting AI robots can be a very good solution for restaurant owners in order to save up on costs.
Okay, that's interesting. I think that's where we're headed. Probably not within the next decade. It's kind of hard to, you know, guess when AI will be up to speed where you can genuinely have like a restaurant with a single manager and a bunch of robots. I don't like that facial recognition thing. You know, I don't want a face ID owned by McDonald's, okay? That's a little creepy to me. I mean, I guess my real ID, the government owns my facial scan. Apple has my face scan, but do I want some random restaurant to have it too? Absolutely not. But it seems like that's where we're headed. More fast food joints will try like a singular AI restaurant, or they'll just automate positions away and whatnot. Like first, okay, we'll have the automatic fry maker, we'll have the automated chicken sizzler or something like that, and then eventually they just try and weed out more and more people. But here's a restaurant that actually combines the two, with humans controlling the robots.
Japan has robot restaurants, but this guy Bobby thinks they're overrated. So I had to find out the truth for myself. The robots here bring you your food and entertain you. Like they even have YouTube so you can watch Mr. Beast while you eat.
Thank you.
And these robots are controlled by real people. They have a microphone to talk to you.
I am operating it from my home.
And they use this camera to watch you.
Hello.
Arigato. And of course they can talk to each other.
Is this your dog?
Yes, she's my dog.
Can you bring me more water?
Honestly, Bobby was so wrong. I had such a great experience here. Subscribe.
Now that's pretty cool, but that seems more like a concept, like a singular restaurant, kind of like a tourist attraction versus like, okay, we're trying to replace humans or we're trying to save costs or whatnot. Now let's take a look at another robot waitress. So I don't know, that place looked to be a buffet, and I think they're using the robot as a table clearer, which I think that's a good use, right? Okay, everyone just put your discarded plates on the table. You're at a buffet, you're probably trying to get more, and that might, you know, save some time. I mean, it is taking the job of a table cleaner to a certain degree, but I think that makes it a lot easier, probably a lot more efficient. Looks to be a good use of the bot. And it looks like McDonald's has the same robot. So I don't know, it's hard to tell if that robot is controlled by a human or if it's fully AI or a mix of the two. I'm not really sure, but it seems to be like a standardized robot that some company is selling to multiple restaurants. So I asked AI about this cat AI, and it says a human will put the food on it and then just press the table button for where it goes, but it looks like it just scans the field and it knows when to like talk to humans or make faces. So it's actually pretty OP. And what could become more overpowered is this robot popcorn server.
That's crazy. Don't mess it up. Oh. Dude, that's some true talent right there. Look at him dumping that popcorn. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now it served up that popcorn extremely slowly, but I mean, we could genuinely be at the early stages. I mean, Elon's bot, imagine like 10 years from now, 20 years from now, when that has all the training data, when that gets super up to speed, it's going to be able to serve popcorn extremely fast, extremely efficiently, and do a good job. So that robot is built like a human. It can't yet think like a human, but I wonder with enough AI training, could that Elon bot genuinely do like almost any service job? Like, that's actually pretty scary to think that like pretty much any restaurant, if you had that bot just faster though and like more efficient, it could pretty much do any job, right? It could make a Subway sandwich, it could work at Chipotle, it could work at Panera and whatnot. Now, it's a scary thought long term, like what are we going to do if genuinely like every restaurant and service job can just be done by Elon's bot? You know, they pay, I don't know, let's say like 100K, 200K, they get their one Elon bot and it works perfectly for like a decade, 2 decades, it works 24/7. It's going to be insane. And here's another fully automated chef.
This chef doesn't eat or sleep or take breaks because this entire restaurant in China is run by robots. From chopping to seasoning to stirring, these robotic arms are pre-programmed to cook more than 100 dishes like traditional 3-cup chicken, plus 24 rotating seasonal specials.
小时候的话，动画片里面那个机器人给我们做菜，那么在现在感觉就像是小时候的梦想到了现实一样。
There's even a noodle cooking robot that can prepare 3 different types of noodles simultaneously, with each order ready in just 3 minutes. In total, more than 10 robots keep the place running, from making coffee to cleaning the floors. The restaurant is just running trial operations for now, but if it's a success, could this be the future of cooking?
That's pretty impressive. It looks like they still had some overseers. So I think this genuinely could be coming in the next few decades, but it's just impossible to get an accurate timeline on when robots or if they will replace certain jobs. But that's kind of scary, but I think that's where we're headed, where you'll have like one manager at the restaurant or maybe 2 managers kind of managing little things or maybe doing little tasks, and that would be about it. Now, when robots can cook the food, they're going to need humans to take pictures of it.
After walking by a restaurant that was about to open, AI. But do you think it's a problem? After walking by a restaurant that was about to open, she came across the craziest realization.
Alright guys, do we think that this is AI? Because look at the Oreo. I feel like it looks a little AI.
But do you think it's a problem?
Bro, that is ridiculous. I'd avoid that restaurant because I can clearly tell it's ChatGPT, but I wonder if the common person walking around the city, you know, do they have the AI radar to detect that? They might think something's kind of wonky or think it's like a cartoon, but it is quite bizarre. That reminds me when I was at the mall a year ago. We have all these posters and all these prints, right? You can go buy your art at the art store, and it will be like some dripped out Mario, some dripped out Lilo and Stitch, like some copyrighted character, a goofy AI image, like the most obvious AI image, and they were just selling all this copyrighted stuff. It's like, how is this even possible? Like, aren't there some laws against that? You know, if Disney finds out you got freaking Elsa with iced out chains, you know, on your picture, you're going to be in some kind of trouble here, buddy. So at least us humans are still needed for some marketing images, but please comment down below your thoughts on this. Click here to see AI trucks hitting the street. Now you have reached the end.